It's a beautiful art form. It's full of history, it's full of our culture. It's who we are or were. And all these things lasted for so many years. Obviously, there's something good in it for us to learn.
I went to a studio to watch them. They have two legs. You know, sometimes they shot the closed leg like running, right? It's the puppeteer holding two legs. I'm very slow because why the film they speed it out, so it look very fast.
I think mostly it's interest and passion. When I was young, I liked to watch Sesame Street, Muppet shows, and eventually the street wayang puppets, Puppetry, all these that get me interested. I think puppetry still did not get its, the status it deserves. It's actually a very good art form, a very highly noble art form. But I don't know why somewhere along the way, people think that puppetry is for children. The skills involved is even higher than being an actor, because actors need to put emotions out from the heart to the audience. For us, emotions through our hands, and then from hands through the puppet to the audience. You see, we're all one layer.
When you push right, you know, fast, tap in, kick, zap, zap. Yeah.
So, for example, children sometimes, or even people are afraid of looking at each other's eyes. And what I find very interesting in puppets is that children are more willing to look at the puppet's eyes as compared to humans' eyes. So I found that very interesting, and also like the projection of emotion through the puppet, it's different. Like people are more willing to connect to an object as compared to humans. I would say it's a dying art in terms of the traditional puppets, like traditional hand puppets. I feel like that is a dying art in Singapore because there's only very few people who are doing it. And I feel like nowadays, because we are younger and the way we perceive things is different. So for example, for me, right, I didn't know that I was doing puppetry until I was introduced to the form of puppetry.
Not shocked at this time, yeah. Hi, I'm Frankie Malakai and welcome to my world. Alright, so come on in, let me show you around. Okay, first I'm going to show you the mascots that we made for the Youth Olympics 2010. Alright, and this is Leo and Merle. So this is where a human gets into the costume and they can move and dance and do all kinds of crazy things. You will see there are many different kinds of puppets. This is a rod puppet. Okay, so with a rod on the hand, you're able to gesture and you can do, an emote with just body language. This is a roving puppet that we made. Inside the belly here is actually a shadow play area, okay, where shadows are projected on the belly of the puppet. Okay, and then you have all these roots that's able to move, and there are lights that is installed into the puppets, and the branches will blossom. All right, there are flowers growing out of it, and this is like a storyteller where you have an operator inside moving the mouth and is able to communicate whatever stories that it needs to tell, because this is a wise old tree, right? This is a no-brainer for me because this is my passion. I eat puppet, drink puppet, dream puppet. I'm almost 24 hours, immersing myself into this. And all my free time is spent on puppetry. Whether perfecting the craft or learning a new skill to make a better puppets. All right. So that art form, will gravitate people towards it. And there are times where I have an adult coming to me and they'll tell me, say, "Oh, I remember you. You came to my school when I was a kid." And these are grown-ups, all right? and they would describe exactly what the show was about when they saw as a kid. So I knew for sure that this art form, all right, really penetrate deep into the subconscious mind of a person, and that whatever message that has been spoken, all right, it really goes deep inside. You know, so that to me is that, wow, you know, it is a very powerful medium. All right, that's why it's been around for thousands of years, and there will be people who are interested to want to know more. Okay, so I would say maybe a good 20-30% would be, hey, where can I find, you know, where can I find you, where can I learn more about you? And when I first started, I actually have a group of people that, hey, when is next show? I want to go and see your next show. You know.
Puppetry is a really beautiful art form because it's very selfless. It's about the energy in which you endow to others, into other objects, to other puppets. And I really enjoyed what was happening in Southeast Asia as well, in terms of puppetry being used as that catalyst to bring community and people together. I think puppetry has been around for a very, very long time. It's considered one of the oldest art forms in the world. I see as more people get exposed to it and more people get interested in it, that it'll continue on in one form or another. And I think there's something within all humans that have a connection to something coming alive before them, and you know, will it maintain the same? Like, I mean, theatre has changed so much over the last, you know, thousands of years. I think puppetry will also, and I think it'll be something that's with us for a long time.
So disgusting! How dare you serve me such a disgusting fruit!
Hi, my name is Hafiza. I'm currently a Diploma in Arts Management student in NAFA, currently in year 2. Personally, I feel for puppetry scene in Singapore, when it comes to the wayang kulit aspect, it is not well enjoyed by the youth nowadays, maybe due to the lack of platform given for the people to showcase this form of art. And they should change the storyline in a sense that it would attract people, like the topics they use, maybe it has to be something that is relevant in this real world content now. They have to know which audience that they are targeting to, and then link it to the topic that they want to show on their wayang kulit.
It's slowing dying. It's dying at a slow rate. But whether it'll die completely will depend on our future generations. How we start to innovate it. How do we inject new life into it? How do we attract more people into the industry to practice it? Now, we are not only facing about declining audience, we are also facing about declining artists practicing the art form. I believe that everything has potential. Now, whether it grow big or not, and how you use it. Now, puppetry will not die out. Everywhere has puppetry. If you have another person who is very passionate about puppets and they throw into it, of course the puppet will grow and prosper. But you'll never know, because nobody can guarantee our future. But I'll just say that you ask me, is there potential? Yes. But then we just have to wait and see who is daring to push it forward to another level.